And now, you are listening to the Team Heal Podcast, brought to you by Spreadshirt.com. Team Heal Podcast. Spreadshirt.com.
What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? This is episode 217. That's right, episode 217 of the TEAMHEEL Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in live this week. It's been a crazy week, if you will. It is Friday, October 27, 2017. We are literally, I want to say, a couple days away now from Halloween, and it's crazy. Again, it's been freaking crazy going on this week. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play Music, also over at TuneIn Radio. If you guys download and listen to on the go. As you can tell, we're back on YouTube 2 weeks in a row. Holy shit. Audio is good. Thank you for letting me know, Walter. He's a moderator in the chat here. But thank you all guys, again, if you're listening to this podcast on the live stream, or if not, on the playback or on the other feeds where you can listen to the show on the go. And as you all can tell, it's me again. It's Steve. And I'm not alone here. I'm not alone. I'm here joined by my co-host, my brother from another mother, the one, the only. He just had a birthday a couple days ago. Happy birthday, little bro. Walter, how the fuck you been, buddy? How you been, Walter? Walter, you might want to unmute your mic, Daddy. You might want to mute your mic, buddy.
All right, can you?
Now we can hear you. Now I can hear you. There you go. How you been, buddy? You there, bro? Yo. There you go.
All right, can you hear me?
Walter, how you been, buddy?
Can you? I just want to know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you. How you been, buddy?
All right, I've been good. Yeah, just having some mic problems there. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, I've been splendid. I'd like to say everyone, yeah, thanks for the happy birthday. I'm just getting old day by day, so it's scary.
Now I want to know, bro. Is it true that I heard you banged like 3 chicks or 5 chicks that day of your birthday, dude? Is that true? People want to know, bro.
I mean, that's like top secret info. I mean, tomorrow might get crazier. No, I don't know. Well, honestly,
yeah, it might be.
Might be, but yeah, no, it was splendid. I worked, so.
Oh, dude, it sucks working your birthday, right? That definitely sucks having to work on your birthday and shit.
All right, I've done it before.
Of course you have, dude. Of course you have. Here, guys, again, Chauncey Bullock's brother Steve. I knew you come. Okay, you knew I come. I guess so. But dude, it's been a crazy week, if you will, leading up to Survivor Series. To think, right? Like, holy crap, we're almost here at Survivor Series and shit. And I don't know. I feel like instead of Survivor Series, is more like freaking a bragging rights. You ever get that feeling, dude?
Well, yeah, it pretty much is. I mean, the way they promoted it was Raw versus SmackDown. So, yeah, this is fucking bragging rights, but it's called Survivor Series because they don't know really how to book Survivor Series. So this is the best way they could book it. Let's have a brand warfare. Like, this brand split even matters, to be honest.
I know. So, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm questioning some matches because apparently on Monday, right, they announced that we're going to see, I guess, the U.S. champion from SmackDown Live being Baron Corbin versus the Intercontinental champion being The Miz. We're going to get Raw's Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya. And obviously we're getting Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. Keep this in mind, right? Jinder Mahal challenged Brock last week on, not this week, but the week before on SmackDown. Literally the Tuesday before TLC, right?
Right.
So fuck up state. Okay, whatever, Sam right there, but that was random. So we're getting all these matches, right? And I'm like, okay, first of all, we're getting like a lot of heel versus heel matches here. So I'm assuming here, right? I'm assuming that leading up to Survivor Series, somebody's belt will drop. I don't even fucking know. It was crazy with the whole Jinder Mahal and Brock. So Jinder challenged Brock. I want to say this past Tuesday, like the Tuesday before TLC, and on Monday they confirmed it. Like we were all expecting Brock to either accept or decline the challenge and shit. But here's Kurt Angle like announcing that Brock Lesnar will face Jinder Mahal. That's what he called him.
Mahal.
Fucking Jinder Mahal.
That's how
Not even
rough
Mahal.
it-
I
They
know.
don't even know how to pronounce his name.
That's sad, right? He's your freaking WWE champion. So we're getting that, and I'll be very honest again. I feel like this is bragging rights, and to put the final icing on the cake, we also were told that that Rollins and Ambrose will be going at it against the Usos as well, which I think will be a very good match. All the hell you want. But we're also getting the Survivor Series elimination matches for the men and the women, like SmackDown versus Raw. Like, literally, it's brand warfare. Holy crap, it's freaking brand warfare. And then we have the ending at the end. This feels forced to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just because they are kind of lazy. They don't know how to really book any like feuds. So why not, right? Book this shit because they don't know. They're not creative enough in the creative team nowadays to just develop new feuds on each brand and then have one Raw versus SmackDown is fine. One Raw versus SmackDown match is fine. That's what they did, I think, in Survivor Series. What, '05? Survivor Series, like a bunch of Survivor Series just had one Raw versus SmackDown match. Now we gotta make every match Raw versus SmackDown, which could have been cool a couple of years ago when the brand split kind of mattered. Now, I mean, who gives a fuck? AJ Styles just wrestled on Raw. Does it really matter?
Exactly. Then we
Does
have
it
that
really
whole ending. And it's funny because, like, it's funny as fuck. Like, I said this on Twitter. Like, AJ Styles teamed up with Ambrose and Rollins to take on the Miz and the Bar, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. AJ Styles teaming up with Rollins and Ambrose, but almost a freaking year ago, the Shield literally puts AJ Styles through the announce table. So why would they even team up here? It's so like, you know? But then again, you had the whole ending. Also, you had freaking Kane beating up Finn Balor. People were questioning why that even happening. It's kind of stupid. I burped. There you go.
That's how we feel about that.
That's how we feel about it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, to keep it 100 with you. And then I found out, apparently there's been talks, that there's a possibility that Jinder Mahal, Jinder My Balls, will actually beat Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series.
Man, this company, man. They just want to lose viewers. They really do. It's bad enough they already did. Man, you know?
I'm trying to see if they can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear me. They
Cool,
can definitely hear me. But like I was saying, Jinder Mahal, it seems like they got a raging boner for this guy. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I wouldn't be surprised because that is WWE. You know, they protected Mahal like crazy ever since he won this title. So
I know, dude. It's one of those things where it's like, okay. Here's the thing. I kind of get why it would make a lot of sense if the idea is for Jinder Mahal to beat Brock at Survivor Series, even if it, again, no belt on the line, right? It's literally champion versus champion with no title on the line. You can do this whole. What are you gonna say? I'm sorry. What are you gonna say,
I was
dude?
saying there is no titles on the line in this card.
Nope, no title on the line, not one belt. But again, if you really want to do Jinder and Brock, you could have actually Jinder Mahal win. I know people will not be for it. People will be like, "Oh my God, it's so crazy, it's so dumb, it doesn't make sense. What's wrong with you?" It'll be the end of the WWE if they actually have Jinder Mahal beat Brock Lesnar. But at the end of the day, listen, no belt on the line. You gotta remember this too. They're going to India in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, whatever the hell it is. They're going to India, right? So by logic here, you want to make Jinder Mahal feel like $1 million going to India, defending the WWE title.
Fuck that. This guy, you're telling me Braun Strowman can't beat Lesnar, Roman Reigns can't beat Lesnar, Samoa Joe can't beat Lesnar, but Jinder Mahal can. Like,
I mean,
are you kidding me?
it doesn't have to be like a pinfall. It could be like a roll-up or a fast count or a
Oh,
disqualification.
that better not be the main event then, if that's the case.
I doubt it will be the main event, dude. But then
I
again,
thought it would be the main event, right? This is the big match everyone was hyping. Wow, man.
dude, don't say that, dude.
It was. I mean, it's a champion, world champion versus world champion. You know, it's funny because, like, Jinder Mahal does need to win technically. I mean, how undervalued would he be if he did lose? Think about it. That title's already, like, losing prestige because he's holding it. No offense. Like, I'm not trying to shit on Jinder, but
Yes, you are, dude. Don't lie, dude.
His
yes,
reign is just, he's a good man, all you want, but he's just not good. I'm not buying it. I appreciate that they're trying to do something with him, but it's just not fucking working. You know what I'm saying?
I think what it is, dude, I think really to be honest here, is the notion that, okay, Jinder Mahal, we talked about this last week, or weeks before, that Jinder is a guy that's filling a spot right now. He's a body, if you will, right? At the right place at the right time. They're trying to really get that Indian market going. Again, apparently it's been dropping. And it's funny, too, because apparently Stephanie McMahon posted on Twitter literally yesterday around 1:03 p.m. this tweet, and I'm going to read to you guys and quote, "This morning at WWE announced its all-time best quarter in company history. Thank you at WWE Universe for your continued support at WWE Investor." And I question that because, look, like we've seen these shows, we've seen how many empty seats they've been given. You kind of get the idea, Walter, how many empty seats we've seen at all these shows, right? Raw, yeah. SmackDown Live, especially SmackDown. Holy crap, right?
SmackDown, a lot of empty seats every week. That shit does not fill up. They taper. They block off some of the sections every week. It's almost every week. I see photos every week. I don't watch SmackDown like that, but I know that they do that shit because I just catch up with the news and shit, and I see that another photo of this shit happening, and we make fun of TNA for doing. Obviously, for TNA, it's a lot worse, but this is just as bad. And it's like the WWE is not really paying attention to that. They're like, fuck that. It'll just make a whole. We just need to get to India, you know? I'm like, ugh, why keep forcing this guy? It's kind of like they're kind of forcing him down your throat, but at the same time, like, you're kind of right. He's just the biggest transitional champion I've ever seen, and I hope he drops it to AJ Styles at least, because if AJ's just there to feed, if he's another guy just to lose to fucking Mahal, oh my god.
I think he is, dude. I think he is. Think about it, yo. Think about that. And I said this last week or week before. I said it during my SmackDown Live review, I think a couple weeks ago. Jinder Mahal is the Indian JBL, where you questioned it, but the difference with JBL, at least you warmed up to it. You think about this, when JBL was WWE champion, yeah, it was transitional, all the hell you want, but look at the guy that JBL beat when he was WWE champion. Eddie Guerrero, The Undertaker, freaking Booker T, who else did he beat? The Big Show in that barbed wire cage match. So there's people that he beat. He beat, he had a good resume of people that he beat as WWE champion, all the hell you want. You look at Jinder Mahal right now. Yeah, and I know for JBL, I'm missing some names too. Like also Kurt Angle in that Rumble match. There was a triple threat, him, Big Show, and JBL from Rumble 05. But with Jinder Mahal right now, yeah, he beat Randy Orton for the belt. Then he beat Orton at Money in the Bank, and then at Battleground, that Punjabi prison match. He beating Shinsuke Nakamura not once but twice to the same fucking move. Not even a near fall. So with all that being said, and keep this in mind, they're investing on this guy. They want him to go to India like $1 million, right, in December. What makes you think that AJ Styles is gonna walk in there, right, and actually beat Jinder Mahal for the WWE title? It's not happening. They're gonna feed guys. They're gonna feed guys to Jinder just so Jinder can have this resume of, oh my god, when he was champion, he beat all these guys.
Right, I still won't buy him as champ.
I know you won't.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think a lot of people will. Like, maybe casual fans, but they really care about Jinder Mahal? Does
Be
India
surprised.
really care about Jinder Mahal? That's what
I'll
I
say.
want to know.
I'll tell you this, dude. So when Jinder Mahal won I think I told you this before, like a while back, right? When Jinder won the belt a while back, right? It was like back for during Backlash and shit. There's a town. There's a town where I live. There's like a small town in my state, right? It's all like Indian population, right? Like population, like all Indians, right? And they threw like this whole. They made a big deal of Jinder winning the belt. Like they didn't know WWE, but they knew who Jinder Mahal was.
The fuck? I guess some people know, but like, I don't know if it's really worth it. Like, do a lot of Indians watch WWE? I'm just trying to figure that out. I mean, yes, everyone knew the Great Khali. That guy is a fucking name. He's a
I
star.
think it is. I think it is, dude. They wanted Khali to be Jinder Mahal, but unfortunately for Khali, the guy couldn't fucking move in the ring.
Exactly.
Hence why Jinder Mahal is filling that void for Great Khali.
But he just doesn't have as much star power as Khali.
He doesn't, and I agree with you on that.
That's the only part, and that's the sad part. And it's not because, like, Mahal is obviously a better wrestler, but is that really saying much? Like you said, like, it's all right if I understand you want to push a guy from India, but he just needs to have a good character. Like Mahal, his promos, I'm just not buying it. You know, he sounds like he does smoke a lot of fucking cigarettes, which is all right. But if you're gonna sound like that during your promos, it's just I'm not cutting it. Not cutting it with these cringy segments of him making fun of Nakamura. Not even a Nakamura. I'm not even the biggest Nakamura fan. I'm just saying, like, these cringy ass promos about him. And now he's gonna fucking beat AJ Styles. And then what's next? Who's he gonna lose the belt to? Sami Zayn?
I think the plan is he'll go to. I think, really, to be honest, the plan is going to go to WrestleMania and drop it to Cena.
He's gonna get squashed at Mania. That's what the fuck's gonna happen.
I know that, dude.
I don't see anything else happening.
Oh, I know that, dude. There's no way in hell you're gonna sit there and tell me that Jinder Mahal is gonna, drop the belt anytime soon. It's not happening, dude. I'm sorry to say.
It's been the biggest troll. No, I'm saying this has been the biggest troll project that WWE has done in 2017. Having Mahal win all these random matches we thought he was gonna lose. Like SummerSlam, he was supposed to lose, right? He wins. You thought, Hell in a Cell, there's no way he's gonna be Nakamura again. Well, I knew he was gonna beat him again, but some people didn't. He loses. I mean, he wins again. He beats Orton 3 times. He's about to beat Styles. I mean, he beat Styles once already while he was champion. I don't know if people remember that. And he's about to beat him again. And are we still gonna? If he beats Lesnar, then boy, look at that fucking resume. And still, people won't give a shit.
They won't give a shit, dude. They don't give a fuck.
They still won't give a shit. He could beat Lesnar, AJ, Nakamura, and Orton, and they won't give a shit. And then he's just gonna lose it to Cena, like you said.
I know, dude. Let me know if let me know if they can hear us in the chat. Let me know, dude. By the way, just curious.
He loses. I mean, they could hear me.
All right, cool. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. I just want to make sure.
I don't want to shit on Mahal like that, but this is getting a little ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I'm saying, dude, don't be surprised, dude. Don't be surprised.
I'm not gonna be surprised. I know he's holding it till Mania. Unfortunately, I thought AJ would beat him, but whatever.
Like I said, dude, don't be surprised, dude. If he goes to WrestleMania with the belt, the modern day Maharaja, you know what, dude? Good for him, dude. Good for him.
Oh yeah, I'm not shitting on him. I'm shitting on WWE for doing this shit. He could take it. I mean, if I'm him, I'm taking advantage too. I know I'm not that great in the ring. I'm not like a bum either, but I'm just gonna live this fucking push and I'm just gonna fucking enjoy it. I don't blame him. I'm not saying he's there. I mean, I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for really anyone. It's just WWE's kind of fucking themselves with this crap. Because look at the attendance on SmackDown, man. Look at that attendance. That's all. That's pretty much the clear picture of what you need to know with the current state of that brand right now. in WWE
Tell
in
me about it,
general,
dude.
because the Raw audience hasn't been any good either, and that's with Lesnar as champ.
I know, but
And Lesnar ain't the best champion himself, so
you telling me, dude. But what again, dude, with this whole gender thing, Survivor Series, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna happen. I put it this way, right? NXT is having War Games the night before, dude.
oh my god, they could have had War Games at Survivor Series. I don't understand why they use that for NXT. Like, no, I get it. Like, it's cool that they're doing something with NXT, but War Games could have been nice for Survivor Series.
I know, dude. I hear you, man. I hear you loud and clear on that. So let's move right along because there's a lot of stuff to talk about as well. There was talk about Nia Jax apparently being done or taking time off, but apparently she's coming back. I want to say this coming week, something like that. She's coming back real soon. So
Oh, I missed her.
I know you missed her, dude. I know you missed her. We're gonna talk about let's get into the main thing that happened this week regarding one founder, if you will, a king, if you will, the king of the mountain, the king of the mountain. That's right, JEFF, JARRETT, Jeff Jarrett, the former founder, I guess, of. Maybe you could say he's still the founder, right? Like you know what I mean. Like so apparently this past Monday, Impact Wrestling on their Twitter handle announced that they have officially parted ways with Global Force Wrestling. That the work relationship is done. It's over with, right? They announced that it's over with, what have you, and it's crazy because people wonder what's going on. Well, it's just the end. It's the end of that, right? And it's crazy because apparently we found out what happened. You know what I mean?
We definitely found out.
So this stems from like a couple months ago when Jeff Jarrett took a leave of absence from GFW. Keep this in mind. When he took the leave of absence, it was at the time where they just started that work relationship, right, between Impact and GFW. There was talk, apparently, that all stemmed from Triple Mania when he was in Mexico. Apparently, he was, I guess, intoxicated or just wasn't there mentally, if you will. He apparently throwing tortillas at the crowd in Mexico. Keep this in mind. That's his gimmick in Mexico, if you will. Okay? So, from there, over the weekend, Jeff Jarrett was at an indie show in Canada called RCW, right? That's the name of the promotion, RCW, Real Canadian Wrestling. That's the name of the Fed, okay? Now, this is what promoter, find this fucker's name here. The promotion name is Real Canadian Wrestling. The promoter is Steven. I apologize if I botched the name, but I don't really care at this point in juncture. Iwashuk. And I botched the name, it is what it is, okay? Apparently, per him, Jeff Jarrett showed up to the venue late on Friday and appeared to be slightly intoxicated while claiming his tardiness was due to customs issue. Okay? This is what being said on Pro Wrestling Street, by the way, okay? Iwashuk claims, again, I know I'm botching his name here, Jeff Jarrett continued to drink and ultimately passed out in the locker room during the show. When intermission began, he had to be woken up for pictures. Jeff then got ready for his match. Despite suspicions that he was still drinking and attempted to wrestle a 20-minute match. Before the match, Double J music hit for his entrance, but the wrestler didn't come out. His opponent then got on the microphone and said Jeff was upstairs getting drunk. Jeff finally hit the ring moments later, and for about 10 minutes, the two wrestlers stalled for time. After the event was over, the promoter paid the 50-year-old and expressed his unhappiness over the situation. Jarrett said he'd update them on the border situation, but never did. Instead, they found out the following day when Double J never arrived in Edmonton for his next booking with them. It's unclear if the situation had anything to do with his Impact Wrestling termination. Now, keep this in mind, the video down below. I saw the video. Walter, I know you saw it too. It's not right. It doesn't look right if you're Jeff Jarrett. He's just not fucking there, okay? We can agree on that, right, Walter?
No, absolutely.
He's not there. And here's the thing about it, okay? When this whole thing, and apparently this, I want to believe it would stem them, was what literally was the straw that brought the camel's back with the people at Anthem, or I guess Impact, to terminate this guy, to get rid of him. Now, I understand. There's a lot of wrestling fans out there that at this moment are looking at this like, ha ha, Jeff Jarrett, you know, what have you. I understand. I get it. Believe me, I get it. With that being said, I said this on Facebook, I'm going to say it here again. It was not right for Jeff Jarrett to do what he did. Someone of his position should know better, right? Right? You should know better to not drink, you know, before a show. Right?
Yeah.
Because again, you're going out there, you're putting your body on the line and again, you're trying to protect the opponent. Make sure that guy doesn't get hurt. It goes to anybody, whether you've been around, you know, for 30 years, 40 years, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Again, you should know to not drink before a match. But at the same time, yes, Jeff Jarrett has some blame in this. He does. But when I look at all this, the big blame I put here is on this lowlife mutt, Steven Auschwitz. Again, I apologize if I'm botching the name, but I don't really care. Okay? I put more of the blame on him because he allowed it to happen. He allowed it. You get what I mean? If you are running a show and you know one of your talents is drunk or not there mentally, what have you, you should know to not have this person perform. You should know better. And I understand, hey, some guys don't want to, you know, don't want to give out refunds, what have you, because there's probably people that actually paid to see Jeff Jarrett, believe it or not, in 2017. But even if that, like, you just don't have him go out there intoxicated, out there in the ring, you know, making himself look bad.
I want to know who fucking still pays to see Jeff Jarrett in 2017.
You'd be surprised, dude. There's people, like, here's the thing about it too. This is just me. You can't take this for what it's worth. You know, let's keep this in mind too, okay? Keep this in mind, all right? I understand there's people that still have respect for the legends, what have you. That's great. It's all fine and dandy. But when I see these legends wrestle on indie shows, right? It's so cringeworthy. Especially when they're wrestling like in these high school gyms and they were like the big deal many years ago, selling out arenas all over the world, all over the country. And now they're being relegated to perform, let's say, like big time wrestling, right? It's so degrading. I'll give you an example, Walter. Remember a couple years ago, we went to like the big time wrestling event at Met Stadium at Citi Field. Remember that?
Yeah.
And the main event was Rob Van Dam versus Scott Steiner. And out came, and during the show as well, you had Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Robbie E. You had freaking the beginning of the match, like the opening match. You had Greg the Hammer Valentine come out there trying to struggle putting on a figure four on somebody.
Dude, what were the other? There was some tag team that was there, right? I forgot their name. Fuck. They're a legendary tag team.
I forgot who they were. I forgot. I think the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah, was it the Rock and Roll Express? No way, it was the Rock and Roll Express. No, I forgot their name. It wasn't Demolition, was it?
You know what? I would not be surprised if it was.
I think it was Demolition. Oh,
but
my
still,
God.
the point of the matter is like, yo, you know, believe it or not, there's people that actually got paid money to see Jeff Jarrett, what have you. But at the end of the day, if you're a promoter, the last thing you do is have a guy go out there drunk as hell in the ring, wrestle a 20-minute match against someone that you know he could potentially hurt. Okay, if you watch the video, there's a moment in the match where Jeff Jarrett goes for a body slam. A simple body slam, right? That I'm sure he's done numerous times over the years, right?
Right.
And he does it and he drops with the opponent. He falls.
He's fucking drunk.
Yes, I know he's drunk. I know, again, but you know what, though? a part of me feels bad. Could I put more of this blame on the promoter? And I hope, honest to God, yo, I hope this promoter gets blackballed by the wrestling industry. I hope he does. I hope, honest to God, yo. You know what? And I hope the people that wrestle for real Canadian wrestling can find a better place to wrestle in.
Wow.
Because you think about it, right? I feel like if you're a promoter, I hate to cut you off, Walter, but there's one more thing I want to add, and then I'll let you speak. If you're a promoter, right, you should know better. Do not have your talent drink before a show. Yes, I understand a lot of these indie shows, they sell alcoholic beverages. I'm fully aware of that. I've gone to numerous Ring of Honor shows where they sell alcoholic beverages. I've gone to numerous indie shows in my area where they sell you beer. Okay? But what you should not do is have your talent, if you're a promoter, drink before the job. I don't give a fuck if they drink, they smoke, they snort. You don't have them do any of that before the show. And if they do that, they don't perform and they don't get paid. Simple as that. After the show, do whatever the hell you want. But not before the show. All right, Walter, now you can speak.
That's why they banned marijuana apparently in the NBA. Because players were still going in high as fuck during the games. But, yeah, like you were saying, that obviously you shouldn't be drunk, period. I mean, this is kind of like the TNA situation with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was, what was he? He was drugged out. I don't know if he was drunk or drugged out. Most likely drugged out. And this is kind of similar, except it's obviously an indie show this time. So it's not going to get as like a lot of attention like that Jeff Hardy situation did, but still it's got some attention. Because it's Jeff Jarrett, the founder of GFW, who is now, who partnered with Anthem and all that. And all that's fucked up because Jeff Jarrett made a fool of himself. And yeah, you also got to blame the promoter too for letting this shit happen. I mean, that you can't just like you said, it's all about safety at the end of the day. If I was wrestling him, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Why am I wrestling this fool? So yeah, I feel bad for the guy wrestling him. I feel bad.
And for the guy that's wrestling him, I hope that guy got paid double. Putting up with that.
That they would, I hope he gets paid everything. I hope he gets out of there too. If I was him, I'd be like, fuck that. I ain't wrestling there anymore. But yeah, I don't know if I can't really feel sad for Jeff Jarrett because you did get drunk. What were you thinking?
I get that too, but if you're a promoter, you just don't do that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you don't book him. Yeah, you just send him home, and then none of this would have been a big attention. But now, because you did send him wrestling out there, you pretty much cost him his company. Because now GFW is not going to be on TV anymore. It's not partnered with Anthem. Anthem already has enough problems as it is, so they had to get rid of this problem. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you know what's crazy, dude? Bound for Glory is like literally a couple weeks from now.
Right.
Bound for Glory is in a couple of weeks. It's like they're going. It's like they're WrestleMania, and there were talks of having Jeff Jarrett wrestle Alberto El Patron on the show. It's not even happening anymore. Like El Patron's on the show.
No one wanted that to happen, so that is not even a big concern for me.
Listen, I'll say this, all right? I was one of those people that thought Jeff Jarrett coming back was going to be a good move. I thought that, and obviously it was not. I'll admit that it was not the best move, if you will, because I feel like they tried to sell Anthem this whole like hoopla, like we know what we're doing. In reality, no, you're not. No, you did not. You know what I mean? Just they fed them like smoke and mirrors and just like BS, if you will, right? And now look at GFW. Like they had, you know what it reminds me of? That whole like South Park movie, but like the and it's gone. Like Jeff Jarrett finally got GFW a TV deal, and it's gone. To where now apparently the belts that they had, like the GFW belts, right? The cover of the GFW logos, they have a plate now, Impact Wrestling. So now they're going back to Impact Wrestling, which I think, again, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
They've been through like 10 name changes this year.
I'm reading the comments here. I think, but DX Extreme here, MWE. I think that by the way, that's Dave Sack, by the way, right? I think feds who book talent should have a double match clause in the contract under cases where they gotta replace someone. Depends though, because I mean, if you do that, again, I don't have an indie fed. right? I never booked a show in my life, but I'm assuming here, hey, if you were an indie fed or something like that, right? You need to, I guess, pay your talent double if you want them to wrestle twice and shit like that. I don't fucking know, right? But it sucks. Apparently now, it also being reported that Jeff Jarrett has put himself into rehab. He checked into rehab, and apparently it's a WWE sponsored rehab. By the way, dude, let that marinate for a minute. It's a WWE sponsored rehab. Remember, WWE takes care of the talent, dude. Even if they're not there anymore.
Talent.
Exactly.
Former talent.
But yet they can't. But yet they can't provide their own talent health insurance.
That boggles my mind. They're cheap. That's what it is. They label them as independent contractors when they aren't really independent contractors. If you can't really wrestle anywhere else, you're stuck with WWE, and you don't get health insurance. That I never understood that. Every sport, I'm pretty sure, has some type of health insurance policy. The WWE can't. I mean, obviously it's not like technically a sport, but these are athletes wrestling. They need some type of fucking health insurance, and it's kind of boggles my mind why they, like Vince McMahon, really, the way he made those contracts. I mean, he literally saved his money because if they did provide them health insurance, then obviously they won't have as much money. But the bigger picture, Jeff Jarrett, it's like, I hope he gets help because he seriously does need help. At the end of the day, he's getting. This is just out of control at the end of the day, and this could have been prevented, but now you see that he really needs help. I heard he was drunk at some other event as well in the past, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't Triple Mania or something like that.
Yeah.
And then this one, clearly he was pretty. I mean, I couldn't tell if he was really drunk at first, but then when I seen him wrestle, I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking fucked. So yeah. I feel, I hope he gets the help. I don't like the guy, but I hope he gets as much help as possible because, this is pretty bad. But as far as, TNA goes, I don't know what the fuck's next for them. Like, they got their own mess. So they're not even called TNA anymore, but I don't know what to call them at this point.
I know. I hear you, dude. Look, I tell you, dude. Again, we'll see what happens with that. And one more thing too, I'll say that. You think about this too. Jeff Jarrett is living with his wife Karen, and also with Kurt Angle's kids as well. And keep it 100 with you, dude. If I'm Kurt Angle right now, I would try to get those kids out of there.
Yeah.
And you think about, I'm not trying to come off like a dick here or anything like that. But when alcoholism is a serious issue, right? It's a serious issue, especially when you have, family there, especially kids. It's a bad environment. It really, really is. But again, we'll see with that. Moving right along, dude. Let's move on because, again, we have another topic to talk about here. They announced that WrestleMania 34 tickets go on sale November the 17th. That's crazy, right? It's that time of the year again, dude. It's that time of the year again. Also, we found out that they will be also selling the trial packages come October 30th, which is literally, I want to say, this coming Monday. They'll be selling the travel packages.
Why they promoted this week, though, that they're going to sell it next week?
That's the thing, dude. They want you to jump on it. You know what I mean? Get you excited. Here's the thing with WWE, dude. They do this shit. They throw everyone off guard.
Yeah, because people need more time to think. At the same time, when you have a shitty product, it doesn't help. So
I know that, dude.
You gotta. They I don't know what if they're doing is smart, but I mean we'll see if it pays off. At the end of the day, it's Mania, and they sell out well, I don't know about sell out, but they definitely get a lot of butts in the seat anyway. So
I know they do, dude.
They'll do any. Mania is usually a success for them. That's why they can get away with that.
So I have here the list of the trial packages. Let's get right. I want to get right into this, all right, and explain what comes in it. Okay, so they have a bunch of packages. Okay, so they have a once-in-a-lifetime package. That's like the big one, if you will. Each person in this group, maximum 2 people per group, will receive a WrestleMania 34 ticket in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. You'll be sitting literally ringside, floor seats, rows 1 through 5. And also you'll get like your own collectible chair, right? By the way, you'll get tickets for NXT TakeOver New Orleans at the Smoothie King Center. You'll be sitting ringside again, rows 1 through 5, right? By the way, TakeOver's on Saturday, April the 7th, by the way, okay? You'll get a private charter flight with WWE legends, all right? This is what I had to say, okay? Fly to New Orleans in style. Board a private jet departing a New York-based airport and enjoy the ride in luxury with the undivided attention of WWE legends. A round-trip flight to and from New Orleans Airport from New York Airport. Round-trip transportation to and from New Orleans Airport and New Orleans Hotel. Saturday, April the 7th, and you return back Monday, April the 9th. So you're not even going to Raw if you do this, right? You'll get a behind-the-scene experience with WWE superstars, an exclusive behind-the-scene experience at the Smoothie King Center prior to NXT TakeOver New Orleans, with food, beverages included. You also get an exclusive reception with WWE superstars prior to WrestleMania on, again, Sunday, April the 8th. Each person in the group will share one standard hotel room with 2 night hotel accommodations. And the prices go as follow, right? If you're by yourself, it's $9,175. And if you go with someone else, each person pays $8,525.
Oh my god!
I'll be honest, this right here to me is not worth it. And I say that because let's say you want to go to SmackDown Live or Raw, they can't even hook you up.
Dude, I will never pay that much for even a fucking... I don't even know. That is ridiculous. Who pays that much just for all that?
I don't know, dude. Again, that's the thing. Again, believe it or not, dude, there's fucks that actually do this. There's people that actually go out of their way. Like, put it this way, dude. For Dallas, me, Connor, and Matt, we did the gold package. Okay? Keep that in mind.
As much.
No, of course not. By the way, these packages this year are going up way high for no reason whatsoever.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a good demand for it. That's why.
Yeah. So,
and it's New Orleans.
So we also have here a Mardi Gras package, okay? The Mardi Gras. Each person, okay, I'm reading the details, okay? Each person in this group, maximum 4 per group, will receive a WrestleMania 34 ticket, seating rows ringside 1 through 5, with obviously, on a first come first serve basis by trial package tier. You get a collectible chair. Again, WrestleMania Sunday, Hall of Fame ceremony tickets at the Smoothie King Center, floor or premium level, 100 level by the way. C row and section assigned first time first served by basis by tier package, whatever. Takeover New Orleans tickets come with it as well. You be sitting again either in the floor, or if not in the you're sitting again in the floor as well. By the way, you get tickets to Monday Night Raw. Again, rows 1 through 5. SmackDown Live tickets, rows 1 through 5. WrestleMania Access tickets, right? 1 premium VIP session and 1 VIP session. Again, from Friday, April 6th through Sunday, April the 8th. Exclusive reception with WWE superstars prior to TakeOver New Orleans. A Mardi Gras tour experience with WWE superstars. This is what it says, right? Take a tour of Mardi Gras World, where you will learn about New Orleans history and culture. Plus, visit... What the fuck are you doing, Walter?
Oh, what's going on? My mic's acting up?
It's like you got your mic on the mouth on, dude.
What the fuck? Let me fix it.
There you go. You fixed it. You fixed it. Where was I? Okay. Take a tour of Mardi Gras World, where you will learn about New Orleans history and culture. Plus, visit the mask making workshop, where you will have the opportunity to create your own one-of-a-kind mask. Lunch and round-trip transportation included. That's Monday, April the 9th, by the way. Each person in this group will share a 1 standard hotel room, 4 night accommodations. The check-in is Friday, April 6th. Checkout is Tuesday, April the 10th. A 5 night, it's again check-in Friday, April the 6th. The checkout is April the 11th, which is a Wednesday. The package price goes as follows, okay? If it's a 5-night, okay, if you're going for the 5 nights, okay, for one person it's $8,250. 2 people, $7,150. 3 people, $6,800. 4 people, $6,600. Now, let's say you do all 5 nights, okay? My bad. Let's say you do all 4 nights instead of the 5 nights, okay? One person, $7,625. 2 people, $600,750. 3 people, $6,475. And 4 people, $6,325. Now, let's get to the cheap packages, if you will. The VIP package. Each person in this group, maximum of 4. Again, it comes with a WrestleMania ticket. You're sitting ringside floor, rows 6 through 9. And it comes with your collectible chair. You get tickets to the Hall of Fame ceremony at the Premium 100 level. You get TakeOver New Orleans tickets, Premium 100 level. Monday Night Raw tickets, Premium 100 level as well. Also, ticket to SmackDown Live, Premium 100 level. WrestleMania Access tickets, you get 2 VIP sessions, okay? But you gotta pick the dates you want to go by January 2018. Each person in this group will share 1 standard hotel room, 3-night accommodations, 4 nights, or 5 nights, okay? The prices go as follows, okay? If you're doing all 5 nights for one person, $6,075. 2 people, $4,975. 3 people, $4,600. And if you're going, again, with 4 people, it's $4,450. The VIP package, again, for 4 nights, okay? This is 4 nights now. One person, $5,500. 2 people, $4,625. 3 people, $4,325 per person. And if you're going for you and 4 people, it's $4,200 for the 4 nights. Now, let's say you want to do 3 nights, Walter. 3 nights. One person, $4,925. 2 people, $4,250. 3 people, $4,050. And for 4 people, $3,925. Let's go Astros by... Are the Astros winning, by the way, dude?
I'm sure they are they?
We'll see. DDP Yoga is a workout program, not a drug alcohol rehab program. We'll tell it to Scott Hall and Jake the Roberts, Michael Corvin. Saturday's Game Rights, I will make you a logo and art for this too. Oh, that's awesome. Guys, again, if you are a YouTuber or a podcaster out there and you want awesome logos, awesome graphics done for your channel, your podcast, hit up at Salrex Gaming. He does awesome layouts, not just for myself, but for OK Fabe, That Ass Podcast, Joe Cronin, The Joe Cronin Show, Sound Monster Sounds Up, just to name a few. All right, back to this whole WrestleMania thing. All right, let's get now into the platinum package. Walter, ready for the platinum package, dude? The platinum package.
What the fuck were the other packages?
we had the freaking Mardi Gras, the VIP, and the New Orleans whatever. Right.
I would have thought that was the platinum package that you were mentioning.
Here we go. The platinum package. Ready? Platinum package, it comes, again, group of 4, if you choose to, will receive WrestleMania 34 tickets in the Central Risers, rows 1 through 5, or premium ramp, right? You get also a collectible chair, believe it or not. You get tickets to the Hall of Fame ceremony in the 100th level, right? Ticket to TakeOver New Orleans at the premium 100 level. Raw tickets at the Premium 100 level as well. SmackDown Live tickets at the Premium 100 level also. WrestleMania Access tickets are just 2 general admissions. And each person in this group will share 1 standard hotel room. Again, they give you the options, 3 nights, 4 nights, or 5 nights. The prices go as follows. Ready for this, Walter? For 5 nights, and the VIP, again, this is the premium package, right? Premium. 5 nights for one person, $4,175. 2 people, ready? 2 people, $3,100. 3 people, $2,700. 4 people, $2,550. Now, let's say you want to do 4 nights, right? For one person, $3,600. 2 people, $2,725. 3 people, $2,425. And 4 people, $2,300. Now, let's say you're cheap fucks like us. 3 nights, for one person, $3,025. 2 people, $2,350. For 3 people, $2,150, and 4 people, $2,050. Now, this is the last one here, the gold package. This is the cheap package of them all. Okay,
that's gonna be the cheapest.
Believe it or not, Walter. Actually, no. There's also a silver package. I just found out there's also a silver package in this as well. God damn it! Bless your heart, WrestleMania. Okay, you get again Central Risers WrestleMania tickets in row 6 or more. Hall of Fame ticket in the 100 level. Takeover New Orleans tickets in the 100 level. Raw tickets in the 100 level. SmackDown Live tickets at the 100 level. Access tickets to general admissions. Again, you get the options for 3 nights, 4 nights, or 5 nights. If you're doing all 5 nights for one person, $3,525. 2 people, $2,425. 3 people, $2,075. And for 4 people, $1,875 per person. Now, if you're doing 4 nights, now I know a lot of you saying, why are you going through this shit right now? Believe it or not, there's folks that want to go to WrestleMania. So just, again, food for thought. Okay, again, 4 nights, gold package. 1 person, $2,975. 2 people, $2,100. 3 people, $1,800. 4 people, $1,650. That's probably what I would have done. What I would do. Keep it 100 with you. Now, if it's 3 nights, okay, 3 nights, 1 person, $2,400. 2 people, $1,750. 3 people, $1,550, and for 4 people, $1,425. Now, this is the last package right here, the silver package, the cheapest package of them all. Okay, you get a ticket to WrestleMania and the 100 level sidelines, okay, of the Superdome. Hall of Fame tickets, the 100 level, right? You get TakeOver New Orleans tickets at the 100 level, Raw tickets at the 100 level, SmackDown Live tickets at the 100 level. You get 2 general admissions to access, and you get either, again, the 3 nights, 4 nights, or 5 night hotel accommodations. If you're doing the silver package, 5 nights, 1 person, $3,250. 2 people, $2,150. 3 people, $1,800, and for 4 people, $1,600 per person. Now, for the 4 nights, 1 person, $2,700. 2 people, $1,825 per person. 3 people, $1,525 per person. That's how much literally me, Matt, and Connor paid for the gold package WrestleMania 32 in Dallas. 4 people, $1,375 per person. Now, the 3 nights, which I would not be surprised people might not do or not, whatever. 1 person, $2,125. 2 people, $1,500. 3 people, $1,275. And 4 people, right? Each person pays $1,150 for the silver package 3 night hotel accommodation. So you guys have choices, if you will, okay? Reading the comments here, I'm a parades guy. Question, will this WrestleMania even have any hype because Jinder's holding the title to Mania and going to draw nobody? LOL. Good luck selling the arena. Jinder's the main event. I'll show you a package that's worth, wink, wink. You pretty much right there, Sal. And you need to think about it. And you know what? We'll see. But I guarantee you this, though. There'll be a lot of fucks out there that are going to go out of their way to travel to New Orleans just for the WrestleMania weekend. Because, again, believe it or not, they're not just WWE stuff to do there that weekend. You also have WrestleCon, you have Ring of Honor, you have Evolve. And Evolve does their Mercury Rising show every single WrestleMania weekend where they literally go balls out. Just a lot of stuff going on that weekend as well. Now, if this is your first time going to WrestleMania, just go with the trial package. WWE will take care of you, believe it or not. They will. They also, again, they don't drop you off at some freaking, Howard Johnson hotel or some freaking Motel 6. No, they give you a good ass hotel, okay? And it is expensive. So my advice to people, if you're gonna go with a group of 4. Go with a group of 4.
Even with the group of 4, those fucking prices were ridiculous. You're telling me the cheapest is $1,000?
I'm saying though, again, if you're one of these, if you're trying to go with the trial package, go with the group of 4 because the price is lower, right? Yeah. But you gotta plan this out literally the day after WrestleMania 33. Start saving up, plan out, all that fun stuff. Tickets go on sale literally November 17th. Now, if you really want to save money on staying on a place, there's a thing called Airbnb. Just saying, okay? Airbnb, motherflowers. But Walter,
Dude,
I'm telling
this
you.
doesn't even include like a flight cost. So
No, it does not.
Just
Now,
bear that in mind.
Well, Walter,
that
remember.
It's gonna be...
Well, Walter, remember, the once in a lifetime package gives you a private charter flight with WWE Legends. So that actually covers air flight if you get that giant package.
$9,000.
But you gotta drop bank though, bro. You gotta drop like freaking.
Even if I did have it, I would never spend that much. I will never spend more than probably 2,000. Not even even 1,000, like 500 is probably the max I'd go, and that'd be like very generous. Like look, I'm a wrestling fan all you want, but damn, they are fucking crazy if they think I'm gonna spend that much fucking money on your fucking package. Like, I understand WrestleMania weekend's all fun and all, but is it really worth $5,000, $4,000?
You gotta understand this too, bro. Bro, there's a lot of fuckers out there that don't even go with the package. There's people that actually buy it separate. For example, that's serious thing. So let's say you want to not go with the package because fuck it, you want to do other things as well. Here's what you do. The first thing you do, you buy your WrestleMania ticket because that locks you into the trip, right? That locks you in, right? Then once you buy your main ticket, look out for try to find flight tickets, airline tickets. Now keep this in mind. For me, my mom a travel agent, so I don't have to really worry about airfare price shit like that because I get the hookup, if you will, right? Hotels, listen, there's a thing called Airbnb. Cheaper prices, stuff like that. Me and Walter did an Airbnb for Brooklyn for SummerSlam weekend. And Walter, how much money we saved, literally.
I saved a lot. I'm not sure because the hotels are fucking expensive in New York, so they're probably the same price we spent 2 nights there.
Exactly.
Maybe more
right.
per night.
Absolutely. So, all that being said, again, plan out what you want to do. Like me personally, if I do end up going to New Orleans, all I want to do, real talk, WrestleMania, NXT, the Hall of Fame, WrestleCon, Progress, and maybe if I can, Ring of Honor. If I can squeeze in Ring of Honor, that'll be awesome. I'm going to Final Battle. I'm likely going to Final Battle coming up in a couple of months. Well, actually in a couple of weeks from now, so not even sure about that. But you kind of get the gist of all this, right?
Yeah, I mean that. Like I said, those travel packages, man, they really just wow. I mean, I don't imagine it be. I did not imagine it being that expensive a couple of years ago. It was probably a lot more affordable.
Dude, it's expensive now, bro. It's expensive now.
Because they added all these events. Like they never added.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, SmackDown, dude. And keep this in mind too. And I guess in a reward, you watch 205 Live for free.
Fuck that.
So
dude, I would just pick the 3 nights. Well, I would fuck with anyone. Oh, maybe Raw. That's it. But even then, like, I wish you could like edit like certain things you don't want to like. No offense to the Hall of Fame. What if no one wants to just? What if you just want to go to an actual wrestling show? You know what I'm saying? What if you want to substitute the Hall of Fame for something else?
So this is what people do. Actually, I know people did this. I know people did this for Dallas, right? They bought the trial packages, and they sold some of their tickets for other events. So I knew this one guy. He sold a Hall of Fame ticket because he wanted to go to WrestleCon, the Super Show they have. So he sold the Hall of Fame ticket and gave it to the guy that gave him the money once he got the ticket for the Hall of Fame. Just know this though, right? If you go with the travel package, you don't find out where you're sitting until weeks before the trip, if you will. That's the only downfall. That's the only downside to getting the trial pack. You don't know exactly where you're sitting. You have an idea what section, but you don't know what number exactly you're sitting in.
Wow, so you can't even sell the ticket until weeks then. Like you're talking about like...
No. You can sell it. No, you can sell it, but the person that's going to buy it from you doesn't know where the fuck he's going to be sitting at, if you will.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The fuck is that about?
I know, but again, you'd be surprised, dude. You'd be surprised. Like, here's the thing about it, dude. I'll tell you this, right? it kind of sucked that Angle didn't. Angle went to the Hall of Fame last year. No, and I wasn't there, dude. So like I said, it's a lot of money. They're asking. That's expensive, and I agree. Yes, dude. They also cover the Hall of Fame. So before we wrap up, I want to get into this whole like debacle that happened as well, dude. I'm sure you heard about this too, Walter. I don't know. But I'm sure you're familiar with the good folks over from whatculture.com, right?
Yeah, I heard about whatculture.com.
So apparently you heard the whole issue with one Adam Blompiade.
Nah. I mean, the last issue I heard is that they were all leaving, right? But
No. So, okay.
that was
so
a
apparently,
long time ago.
Yeah. So they're leaving for this thing called Cultaholics, right? They're starting their own like website, what have you. But apparently, Adam Blompiade, one of the popular, I guess, figures from personalities, if you will, from What Culture, wrestling, what have you, is taking a leave of absence. Apparently, he admits to manipulating women for nude photos, and because of that, he's taking a leave of absence.
Wow.
So a woman came forward saying What Culture personality Adam Blompiade manipulated her into sending nude photos, and now he's taking a leave of absence from Cultaholics. Blompiade posted a statement on Twitter shortly before the woman spoke out and said he'd be taking a short leave to deal with some personal issues. Adding, this is what he also wrote also on Twitter. What he did, he went on his iPhone, he went on a notebook, what have you, and wrote this giant verse, if you will, explaining what's happening here, right? He explained what happened here. Okay? This is what he wrote in quote. I wanted to make the situation public for reasons that it will become clear. I want to publicly apologize for actions in my private life over the past few years. I have falsely claimed to several women via social media that I was in an open relationship with my girlfriend as a means to repeatedly message them and encourage them to send me images of themselves. Adam claims that he didn't make threats or offer perks in exchange, but he did exploit his public position by manipulating women in his manner. Not long after the statement was posted, a woman on Twitter published a lengthy telling of her experience with Blompiade, along with the photo proof, and it details how he drunkenly asked her for topless photos after admitting he had a girlfriend who wouldn't approve. She also continued, knowing, this is what the girl wrote apparently also, knowing that I was 19 drunk, she continued, knowing that I was 19 drunk, sexually inexperienced, and had a moral objections to sending him nudes. This is what the girl pretty much wrote, right? The girl, I guess, that was a victim in this whole shit. He continued to try to persuade me. In the end, I relented and don't feel good about my actions. I wish I had the self-control to not do it, but I never really had that kind of attention for a man before, especially not someone like Blompiade. He was charming. He was a face of a YouTube channel, and I've been a fan of him for a while. The woman admits the whole situation messed with her mental health, and she had since learned he's done the same thing to other women as well, which contributed to her making this public. So literally, like, again, this guy's like out there.
Yeah, what a guy. I mean, hey man.
You know what's crazy, dude? You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's the crazy part about all this too, dude? I've actually met Adam Blompiade. We met him before. I met him as well. I met him at WrestleCon. For WrestleMania 32 weekend at WrestleCon, I met him. Remember we went to Evolve in Brooklyn like last year?
Yeah.
Right? Like I bumped into him and said, "Oh, I remember you from WrestleCon." I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Shit like that. So it's crazy. Like, dude, like who the fuck would have thought, right? This guy, this charming brick guy, all of a sudden is this fucking, sick fuck in the head.
What a player.
He's a player, man. Fuck that, dude.
I mean, hey, man, it's his life.
I know.
But yeah, he did fuck up his public image there. Certainly got that.
Where's Chris Hansen? Where the fuck is Chris Hansen when we fucking need him, dude? Hello, how are you? Hello there. Why don't you have a seat right there? Get your hands out of your pockets. So, what you doing here? Oh, nothing, here to meet a girl. What's her name? You kind of get the idea, right? So fucking hilarious. I mean, not that, but you know, the whole way that Chris Hansen would do the whole thing, if you will. Damn, dude, it's crazy. Freaking Blompiade. And apparently now, because all this will happen, I guess the new website, Cultaholics, apparently terminated Adam Blompiade indefinitely.
Terminated or suspended him?
Like, apparently, from what I heard, it was first to be suspended, but now he's finally terminated completely.
Wow, he's out of the job.
You know what I feel like, dude? In a way, he's literally became an upscaled Sean's View. If you will.
Upscale.
Just days after Adam Blompiade announced that he was taking leave absent from Cultaholics for manipulating women into sending him nude photos, then the site announced he has been terminated. So yeah, apparently he's been terminated, dude. You know, like I said before, dude, like he's become, in my opinion, the upscaled Sean's View. What I mean is, okay, remember how years ago everyone will make a video on Sean's View Entertainment, myself included, back in the day, right? I didn't know any better, right? Like, this guy, in a way, has become like, oh my God, like everyone talks about him all of a sudden. Even us now on this podcast, fine, right? But you can imagine all these YouTube channels making videos, what have you, mentioning this guy, a regular Joe Schmo like you and I.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, man. It's nuts, man. I don't know what people do. Why can't people just live a normal life? You know what I'm saying?
Not a normal life, because let's be real about it, dude. Let's keep it 100 here, dude. I'm pretty sure you have received nude photos before. I'm sure chicks at one time sent you nudes. Same here with me. I received numerous photos of women sending me nudes. You know, I'm not gonna deny that, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to hey, send me a nude now or else. You know, I'm not doing that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, just don't be creepy about it.
Exactly.
Like, just be normal. Like, I'm not saying that receiving nudes is not normal. I mean, shoot, if you haven't received a nude before, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not hard to get.
Exactly.
I'm not saying she has to be pretty either. I'm just saying.
Exactly. She doesn't have to be pretty either. But I'm just saying, though, all my dudes out there in England, hide your chicks. Oh, my God. Blompiade's on the loose. Blompiade's on the loose, motherflowers. Hide your chicks. It's the Blompiade. Oh, my goodness.
Better watch out.
You better watch out, man. That Blompiade, yo. You about to tell your girl send him a nude. Oh, junk.
Send me a nude, damn it.
You know what's funny? I can picture him asking for a nude, and you know, I can be all woke cultured up, like have that woke culture background music. Boo, 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 boo. Hello, love. Give me a nude, please. Boo, 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 boo.
Would manipulate all these chicks. How dare him?
I dare him, I know. Freaking bastard. Okay, before I wrap up the show here, apparently Dave Sack has been asking me here in the comment threads, at Steven, what goes on the heel sub? Oh, man. So, a couple weeks ago, Don Tony from the Don Tony Kevin Castle show, I guess he answered a question, what would go on, I guess, a Don Tony sub, right? Now, for me, here's the thing about it. For my type of sandwich, here's the thing about it. Who doesn't love sandwiches, right?
Right.
Who doesn't love sandwiches, right? What would go on my sandwich? I'm going to Peruvian it up a little bit, okay? I'm going to Peruvian it up a little bit. We're talking here a baguette, if you will, right? Those nice long, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the oven at 5 in the morning, if you will, right? Butter on both sides, toasted on a flat iron grill, right? You want to get that golden brown going there, right? That golden brown. And then you want to get that squished up a little bit, like a plancha, if you will. What you're going to have on it is jamón de país, bro. You know what that is, dude? jamón de país, the Peruvian ham, if you will.
Yeah.
Want that? It's like pretty much a pork shoulder braised up, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a pork shoulder braised, if you will, slow cooked, sliced as if it were a ham, right? Slices of it, thin or medium layer slices, if you will, on it, right? We're gonna add some mustard, right? Yellow or Dijon mustard, if you will, right? We're gonna add some red onions, or we call it cebolla criolla, right? The Peruvian onions, if you will. Just to cut up your red onions, julienne cut. You're gonna throw in in the onions, some olive oil, some salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of lime juice, some cilantro. Mix that up. Put that on top of the ham slices, if you will, right? Ham slices, put on top of that. You're gonna grab some sliced, sauteed up sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, right? Gonna grab some lettuce. Then we're gonna grab, before the lettuce, we're gonna add bacon. Because fuck it, who doesn't love bacon, right, Walter? Who doesn't love bacon?
I love bacon.
Who doesn't love bacon? Then we're gonna add some mustard cheese. No, fuck that. Pepper jack cheese. Pepper jack cheese. Layers and layers and layers, and then the lettuce, more mustard, and then the top bread cut in half. There you go. Jamón de país. Heel Steven style.
Well, you fucked it up when you put mustard on it. So
you don't like mustard, dude? You don't eat mustard?
I don't like mustard like that. You said more mustard. I'm like, oh, stop with the mustard.
All right, what would go on the Walter sandwich? Let me answer that.
I mean, I could eat almost anything. I don't know if I could create one. Just put anything that's on Subway. How about that? No, let me stop.
No. What would be your sandwich of preference? Like,
I don't know. I mean,
you tell a girl, bae, go make me a sandwich. Right?
Right.
What would you have her make you, if you will?
Man, I don't trust her with sandwiches.
No, if you had to ask her, bae, make me a sandwich right now. Make me a sandwich. What would you want her to put on that sandwich? No, we're not talking no Oscar Mayer bologna. We're not talking no Kraft cheese, if you will. No.
You're lying. Fuck. Yeah, how about some? Yeah, I like sausages on my sandwich. No homo. I said no, but that's for breakfast. So if it's just like a lunch thing, fuck. Great question. I mean, gotta have some type of chicken in it.
Okay. Fuck it. Put a chicken breast.
Chicken breast. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Put some mayo. I know people don't like mayo, but I actually like mayo. Not a lot of mayo. A lot of mayo's nasty. Just a little bit of mayo. I'm just describing a Subway sandwich right now. Just something, just some couple meats in it, like bacon and cheese, and that'll be good. Lettuce. Some jalapenos.
Jalapeno way.
Yeah, some jalapeno. It needs to be a little bit spicy, just like Subway, except try to make it a little better because Subway be using that fake chicken.
I know that fake chicken. So let me give you also another sandwich that I love to make from time to time.
You're so great.
This is kind of people might think it's disgusting, which is fine, but I guarantee if you try it, you're gonna love it. Okay. So we're going to grab some Texas toast, if you will, right? The thick ones, right? Right? The thick Texas toast. You put that in the toaster, right? Put that in the toaster, it comes out, right? We're going to grab some chicken salad, right? The chicken salad, the ones that moms make, right? The chicken breast that's already cooked up, boiled up, if you will, right? You shred it, right? You shred it up. You throw in some celery or some onions, what have you. I throw onions personally. I'm not a big fan of celery, right? Salt, pepper, some mayo, right? As if it were tuna, but it's actually chicken breast, right? Right?
Right.
So you put that on one side of the toast, right? And then what do you do to make this crazy? You throw some layers of bacon, right? Layers of bacon, and then it has the mayo, right? That chicken salad has the mayo, right? So then you put the bacon on top, and then what I do, I throw in some jelly. during that jelly
What
that I cut in half, bruh. Where I used to work for my internship after I finished culinary school, I used to have those in the morning, dude. It was freaking amazing. Keep this in mind. I would go there baked as fuck. But you can imagine, like, yo, it was so amazing. Holy crap, dude. So freaking. I encourage anyone to try that one day. Chicken salad with mayo, some diced up onion inside the chicken salad, right? On either a wheat toast, a white toast, what have you, with some bacon and also some jelly.
I honestly don't know where you got that combo, man.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do one day. I think I'm gonna do a heel in the kitchen video, and I'm gonna do that sandwich I just talked about, the chicken salad, the mayo, to explain what I'm talking about here. So this is the cowboy sub. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's the cowboy sub because you put jelly on it. That's why.
Jelly. Nah, it's better than the Cowboys. So Walter, how are your Giants, by the way, dude?
My Giants fucking depressing this season.
Damn, bro.
Every team's depressing, you know. Don't even get me started on the Knicks. So.
Nah, man. I hope the Knicks real talk. I hope they can this season again, dude.
They pretty much are. I mean, they don't got anybody but Porzingis.
I hope they can this season again. I hope they do. All right, guys.
Giants I'm gonna wrap this season.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, they is. I'm not even a football fan, but you kind of get the idea, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a football fanatic.
You don't have to be a football fan to know that they suck.
I know, dude. I know. All right, so this was fun, Walter. This was awesome. It's good to be back on YouTube. I'm not going to lie. It's good to be back on YouTube. Are we ditching Mixler? Not really. We're still going to use that as well. But from time to time, we'll come on YouTube. You know what I mean? But it's been awesome. It's been great. You can follow the TEAMHEEL Podcast on Twitter at TEAMHEEL Podcast. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music, also over at TuneIn Radio. You have to download and listen to this podcast on the go. If you want to help out this podcast, it's simple. Head over to iTunes, head over to Stitcher, give us a 5-star review. It really helps out the podcast in the long run. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're on the channel, if you're on this YouTube channel right now, youtube.com/HeelSteven, hit that sub button down below. Give this stream video a big old thumbs up and share it throughout your entire social media. Yeah, that's it for me, dude. Kick it, cuz.
That's it for you? Okay. And, yeah, you could check me on Twitter, Walter. Like I said, you can chat with me there. It's fun, right? Just try and troll my teams. I mean, a lot of trolls nowadays. So, at the same time, you know, huh?
Like, have you been trolled, dude? From the people that listen to our show?
No, not from. I don't think from them. I've been trolled from some people, but no. I mean, to be fair, I do kind of troll on them back, but that, you know, it's just all fun on Twitter. I kind of like trolling sometimes, but other than that, yeah, you could just check that Twitter. Yeah, just keep on checking out the podcast, you know, because when you check out the podcast, it's good to have more feedback. It's good to have more listeners too. On top of that, so, yeah, you got to spread it all over wherever you can, so that they can hear our lovely voices speak about. I mean, it's not just wrestling; it's about anything. Like we just talking about fucking sandwiches.
I know, right? Because Dave's sacking sandwiches, good for him. Corbin writes in the comment threads. Now, what he writes here? Thoughts? So he writes here. It could be worse, Walter. They could be the Cleveland Browns.
Exactly. I'd rather be the Browns at this point, to be honest. But we kind of are like them. But no, they're really bad. We're not like them.
I guess so. All right, yo. This wraps this up. This has been up for us. We'll be back next week for more. Maybe back on YouTube. Maybe on Mixler. Who the hell knows? We'll keep y'all posted. That's it for me, guys. We are out like Janice titties, guys. Peace the fuck out.